Wanadhani ya bongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani ya bongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wambie punde imechoka sana.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wambie punde imechoka sana.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Some major breaking news coming from Kenya. This will shock you Kenyans. The Adani deal season 2 is back, and this time round, they are actually hiding behind the shadow. Last time, the whistleblower Nelson Amenya went ahead and whistleblew about the airport. He actually received a lot of insult, and it came to the reality that they want to sell out the airport. And now he has actually whistleblowed again. He has went ahead and write this tweet in his X page. Kenya government is planning to give the airport to some companies in Dubai. In bracket, being a tax haven, it could be a Adani deal behind it. And will use the country's balance sheet as a sovereign guarantee. We are dealing with criminals. If a company has the money and they believe the airport is worthy investment, why could they have need taxpayers to underwrite the deal? What is your point of view on this? Because I'm telling you, the audacity of these officials selling out Kenyans' asset is on another level to thicken their pockets. You won't believe this, but it's happening again. My people, Kenyans, at this point, you should wake up. And my biggest question is, why are these officials in this government insisting on the airport? Could they be some goals or some valuable things around the airport? And that's why the government really needs this airport sold out to these investors.
Hey guys. Yani Kasongo will not stop it. Na unakumbuka, yani I feel poa kama hajauza hii Jkia hii. You know, the last time it was Adani alikuwa aipeleke India. So right now he's planning to take it to Dubai because the same guy, unakumbuka Nelson Amenya, the whistleblower of the deal with Indian investment firm Adani Group. Sahi amepeana alarm arrangement between the government and the company in the Middle East, Dubai. Sasa airport Jkia inataka kupeleko Dubai. Kasongo will not stop it. Just imagine. Ametutoa sasa India. Haya. Sasa sikiza venye Amenya anasema. The Kenya government is planning to give the airport to some company in Dubai. Being attacked, haven't it could be Adani behind it. Na inaweza kuwa ni Adani wako behind it. And it will use country balance sheet, tax money as a guarantee. Amenya amesema. Kisha sisi. Yani, Kasongo anafeel hii airport kaja peana ana amani. Alafu kumbuke the Middle East, Dubai ndo walitupatia 196 billion loan. Hata mwaka ijaisha. Unaona bill 2025 ndo inakuja. Na the same thing ili happen last year. The same. Okay. Haya.
Kenyan president is the worst president, but the worst thing is that he thinks that everything that he's doing is the best thing for Kenyans. He's not seeing any wrong in what he's doing. And now he is planning to sell the airport again to Adani. The former whistleblower is saying that he is planning to sell this one, and the group that he's selling to is in Dubai. Nelson Amenya thinks that this guy is selling the same airport to Adani Group. Well, he tried to sell to Adani Group last year, but he was not able to do it because of Kenyans. Kenyans disagreed with everything. He was proven wrong and he had to withdraw the deal. Why? Because Adani was wanted in USA and it would be so wrong for him to go through with the deal. So he had to withdraw the deal. Now it seems like he wants to sell it to Adani again, disguised as a company in Dubai. Ruto have not said anything about this, if he's selling the airport or not to Adani or to Dubai. But I'm sure he will never say, just like last time he was planning, can you believe this? He was planning to sell off the airport without the consent of anyone or saying anything. And he thought nobody will ever find out, just like Kleiner.
Another scandal seems to be cooking regarding the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Now, Nelson Amenya, who blew the whistle regarding the Adani deal, now says that that deal is about to be given to another company, which is now based in Dubai. But there's a problem. He says that the company is going to use the country's balance sheet as a sovereign guarantee, which means that, basically our balance sheet is going to be used as a guarantee, ama venye nasemanga collateral for any funds that that company will borrow, you know, for purposes of developing the airport, which is quite interesting because if the company has the money, because for them to bid for that project, it means they have the capacity to raise those funds. So if they can't raise that money and they have to use the country's balance sheet as a sovereign guarantee, then why are they being given the deal? Interesting.
Kama kuna kitu pewa say stress ni bag kutoka hapo my friend, itoke na X tu, itoke tu na X, unajua kiarewa na kusubiri hapo Jkia my friend. We hiyo inakonga horror story tu.
Leo tumezoea kuona jina Jkia lakini hamjaifika Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Leo nataka niwapeleke tuende tu check in vizuri, alafu nionyeshe vile mtu anapandanga ndege, vile una print ticket, kila kitu. Lakini usikubali mtu wa Uber kushukisha pale juu because hii distance ya Jkia inakuanga refu ukiingia huko ndani. So mwambie tu akufikishe huko ndani safe and sound, alafu yeye ni 4 points by Sheraton. Kama ujongi hotel iko na branches zingine nini hivyo, pia iko hapa ndani. Sione waanze kudhani wamenizungusha wapi, wameniiba, wanaenda kunitoa viungo. Uongo, this is the same place we're going. Unajua mimi na time karibu nichelewe, lakini nilimake it on time. Kama kuna kitu siwezi miss ni ndege my friend, because hiyo pesa yote itaenda nani atalipa tena. Ukifika hapo unachukua hiyo jina parking on your left, unafuata tu left, unaangalia hizo arrows hapo hivyo chini, unaenda hii kitu inafunguka vizuri, lakini ukilipa ukiingia huko ndani by the mtu analipa. I think ni so moja. So ya Mombasa ni so moja, pia ya Nairobi I think pia ni so moja. So ukiangalia unafuata hizi arrow, kisha mkishaingia hapo hivyo parking unakuja unavuka hivi, unaenda ni kama unaenda international arrival, lakini sio international arrival. Wewe ni mtu domestic, unawaka hadi mpaka siku unaingia international arrival. Okay, hapo unaona international arrival ni hiyo side, alafu lakini sisi tunaenda the other side. Hapo ukiona hizo miti ndefu unakuja unavuka barabara. Simona nimevuka barabara, yes. Unakuja hapa hivi ndio mtu unakuja unanunua either ticket ama una domestic arrival anaingilia hapa. Sisi wenye tunatoka departing tunaenda hiyo side nyingine. Hapa hivi kila mtu by the way anakuwa na biashara yake. Kuna mtu ana maina biashara ya mtu. Kama wewe ni mshamba kuna shamba yako yote tutaijulia hapo. Ukitaka kununua ticket unanunulia hapo, lakini juzi tulikuwa tunanunua online, tunaingilia side nyingine. Si nimeonyesha kama miti whatever unaweza kuja upige picha hapo, lakini kwanza tuende tu check nionyeshe domestic departure. So hapa hivi ndio unakuja unalipa vitu. Sio tu unalipa, unatoa nguo kila kitu. I mean kila kitu. Why I'm joking. Si Andres hapo msema mlisikia Grace anasema you guys say this Wakenya hawana pesa, mimi tu ndio niko na pesa. Look at this, the airport is just empty. Hapo ndio bali unatoleanga nguo, suruali, kila kitu, earrings. Tukapita hapo huyo akatuprintia ticket, alafu kisha kuja hapo una scan, unaekelea kitu tu pale juu, inajiskani yenyewe. Usione ushamba bana, hapa kuna shamba. Kimaliza unatoa manguo zako zote, my earrings unaweka hapo, zinaskaniwa zinaenda front, unazipata kwa mbele, mishipi hakuna kuvaa. So ukifika kwa Uber anzanga kutoa tu earrings mdogo in waiting room. So the next continues.
This is so bad. This is very shameful of our government. This is very bad. You can imagine being exposed by an international tourist. This is someone who is not from your country. You can imagine this person anakuwa harassed and he's a tourist. Venye our country wanakuanga wamepatianga tourists kipaumbele. Most of these expatriates, whenever they come to our country, if they complain about you, the government will take immediate action more than wewe local. So imagine Sembuze sasa wewe local. But unatoka huko sasa unaenda vacation with your goodies. What they will do to you this coming festive season at the airport. Something funny. I have a client, mwenye alikuwa amebook kuja Masai Mara in Kenya. Trust me not, and this is not a lie. This guy alisema Patrick, your country, I've seen how it's trending on harassing people at the airport. I think I'll take my trip to, kwa sababu alikuwa amefanya tu reservation, take my trip to Tanzania. And this is how our this is how venye tunaua our tourism sector. Expatriate wanaogopa kukuja Kenya ku create jobs, investors wanaogopa kukuja Kenya kuanzisha makampuni, tourists pia wanaogopa kutuletea hizo madola zao wakija kuangalia wanyama wetu. So where are we heading to? Now the government imeturn into now suppressing us. Sisi citizen wake with the tax left, right and center. So easy with this your nonsense of leaving your email number. That is your personal secret number. Email number mtu anaweza clone simu yako na akutrack, achukue details zako za bank and everything from that email number peke yake. This is your hii ndio kitu ambacho huwezi change kwa simu. Email number peke yake ndio huwezi change, kwa sababu hiyo nayo lazima kama mtu ataichukua ataklona. Kama government inataka kutrace again na kutracingi na hiyo na serial number. Which most of the time hao mahackers wetu wa left, right and center wanajianga kuchange serial number. Email number inakuanga hiyo iko ndani ya simu kwa motherboard. So I don't know, kuna watu pia they are so good at reprogramming it. But it's a very sensitive. Unaweza imagine expert anyway, I mean tourist anakuja Kenya na ambao wacha email namba yako kwa airport ndio uingie. They will never come. And these people, these are millionaires who are coming to invest in your country. They are bringing money for tourism. Then wewe unataka kuacha hao watu wakimbie, ndio sasa sisi utu oppress na mataxi zetu left right and center. Hata saa hizi ukiingia na simu 2 ama 3 lazima waanze kutrack, lazima wajue value simu ni pesa ngapi, ulipie tax kwanza ama msumbuani hapo kwa airport. Mimi naye nimeanza tu kupractice kupiga watu makofi za mgongo. Na kupiga nduru. Na kupiga kofi na napiga nduru ni kama wewe ndio umenipiga. Kwa sababu this government place inatusukuma. And I don't know, these people kwani awasomangi international, awachingi aoni this thing is going internationally. So anyone mwenye alikuwa ameplan kukuja Kenya ana cancel trip yake, they don't reason this way, waone kwa these things are affecting us. Locals as well zinatu affect, kwa sababu kama huyu mtu alikuwa akuja kwa hoteli yangu, akuja Airbnb yangu, akae hapo 1 week na nipate 100k. Sasa huyu msee amekata hiyo trip akuje. Mimi pia nimeenda hasara. Apart from nyinyi kwenda hasara na airline yenu na hizo ma places angeenda alipe, mimi pia nimeenda hasara. Don't you think that this thing is affecting us? Before you do something, you consult by locals, at least mjue kuwa okay, tukitoa hii decision ita affect nani. Nyinyi mnajianga tu mfuko zenu, mkisha kula ma 800 million mwe kwa mfuko na mtengeneze barabara zenye saizi zinapandwa mahindi huko. Kina kiboso akijaribu ku expose, mnaanza kuwatumia threats na magunzo wapige. You know, don't you think these things are also affecting us? Who is the government advisor mwenye advising hao watu? I have never understood. Hao watu ni shule gani waliendanga na most of them wakupaka na ma PhD? How do these people reason? Mnatupatia tu stress ya bure, tuko na stress ya kazi huku nje za Waarabu na mabosses ambao watupatia amani na makuliza ambao tupatia amani. Tukishatuma tena hiyo pesa home, mara sijui Safaricom M-Pesa imekula tena, mara imeiba, mara tena government na matax zingine zenye zieleweki. Yani mnataka tupate amani, mnataka tukufe sisi wote na stress ndio hiyo inchi bakie. Yani mama, we don't understand. What do you really want from us? What do you really want? Can you just tell us what you want, then tuamue kama sisi wote tutoke tuwaachie hiyo inchi mugawanye venye mnataka? King of the sky anakaa tu Kenya siku 2 ametoka. Siku 2 yani yeye ni tourist. Yeye tulimweka hapo akuwe tu yeye ni international tourist. Mimi Kenya imenichokesha. Ningekuwa na uwezo ningebadilisha hata hii jina. Hii jina imekuwa tu just
what Wakili is saying, that is the way.
You agree to it?
I agree.
You've taken your time to...
Yes, I've read it.
Actually, we have done this mathematics here.
You're convinced?
Yeah.
Yes, because in is a specific period of time. Okay. In. So in the 5th year, it says here, section 136(2)(a), being the 2nd Tuesday in August in every 5th year. In every 5th. It's not at the end of... You finish 5 years, and then you now do an election. It says in within the 2nd Tuesday. So the 5th year is between, we were doing our calculations here, 9th of August 2026 to 8th of August 2026.
And you want to say that the last day of the 5th year cannot be in?
No, but it's specific.
The first, second
Tuesday
of August.
All right. So this one falls on 2026.
That's correct. You see, because the 5th year runs, it's not it's not a calendar year, January to December. It is, it cuts across August 26th to August 27th. So within there, that is the 5th year. So within, and if we understand the meaning of the term in, it is in that time of between that August to the other August of 2027 is when the election must take place.
We're not coming to the streets because there's anyone who wants your job really. We're coming to the streets because it's scary that you are in office.
It is.
You told Uhuru, usiue watoto wangu. And then you've sent your cops to watoto wa wengine.
Yeah.
The God you serve will visit you.
That's true.
Very well. You told people, hii government ni ya mwananchi. Mwananchi has the chance to fire and to hire. And then here you are, killing mwananchi, threatening mwananchi, abducting children. You know, you're fighting with kids. Presidents have fought big things by the way.
But you're fighting with children.
You're fighting with the children of the nation.
Yeah.
These things should call you to reflect and talk to your advisors like a man.
So say
it with your chest. Guys, can we find a solution?
Someone is saying that Raila should not be touched. This is the first person that should go home. Raila worked with Moi, he worked with Kibaki, he worked with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. As per now, is the pocket of William Samoei Ruto. He's the same person who suspended Ruto in 2008 when Ruto was in the Ministry of Agriculture and he sold 7 billion. Raila suspended him. He didn't return those money. As per now, they're working together. Kenya cannot even be redeemed by Raila Amolo Odinga. Kenya cannot be redeemed by William Samoei Ruto because he has messed. Kenya cannot be redeemed with the Rigathi Gachagua and the likes. Yes. We as Genesis, we have 16 million votes and we are not afraid. I want to tell you for free, we are coming one-on-one to meet these people. Bro, coming 2027, this guy used churches in 2022. He gave pastors something small. He gave them some sweets. Pastors gave in and campaigned for him in churches. He came to Mama Mboga. He knew Mama Mboga is having votes because he's having customers. Can lure for them some small fish, some omena. By 2027, Genz have a candidate which is going to meet William Samoei Ruto. But these cocoons, they are gathering together. Nothing.
As we believe that those who aspire for leadership should be discussing how to liberate this country economically. Okay. How do you change the lives of our people? Because of what need is it if I'm going to discuss with someone about forming a coalition, and yet they were part of the odious debt that is strangling this nation? Will they agree to us declaring this debt odious and saying we are not going to pay any debt that was taken illegally, that didn't fund any single project in Kenya? Will they agree to such a conversation? They will not. So let them do their thing. We will market ourselves to the people of Kenya. Our house is self-contained. We have our president candidate, Jimmy Wanjigi, and I'm here, running mate, Willis Otieno. So what are we negotiating with them?
So for you, you don't even have to think about who is the flag bearer, who is the...
Our house is self-contained. It's settled, it's self-contained. We are talking to the people, and we are doing enough that the people will see in the fullness of time. We don't have to react to what other people are doing. Let them also do their game. We are also doing our own game. Safina Party is purely about economic liberation of the nation. Let every campaign define what they represent. Because as we believe, the space that we occupy, it's about the economic emancipation of our people. It's not about positions for individuals. You saw ODM and some of them shouting loud that now they want to be given positions in William Ruto administration. That is their right. They can go and get those positions. Because then they believe that leadership is about positions for individuals. We are not in that space. And we cannot caucus with anybody who is discussing leadership of this nation on the basis of positions to individuals. We have a running president and his running mate. We have an agenda. Our agenda is about economic liberation of the people of Kenya. And we invite Kenyans to get into this economic discussion space. Because of what value is it that if Mbadi is on the table, all Luos are full. If Oparanya is on the table, all Luos are full. That's the politics that they know. That William Ruto eats for all Kalenjins. That is what the traditional politicians know. As we are not in that space, as we believe everybody should be rich, the government should come up with policies that enables the individual, wherever he is, to be able to get economic emancipation. But when Mbadi is sitting there and they are taking illegal loans in the name of the people of Kenya, how does that enrich the poor Luo man in Sindo Beach, in Homa Bay? What it means is that now Mbadi must also come up, after taking that loan, he will come up with a new finance bill that increases the taxes, charges, and levies for that poor man in Sindo. That man who is crying about economic pain, they are going to ask him to pay more in taxes.
But Mbadi said that is not the case this time.
Write it down. The finance bill is coming soon. They are going to increase taxes, charges, and levies. It is coming. Write it down. That I swear. They are going to increase your taxes, charges, and levies, whether you like it or not. But he can say all he wants to say. But your taxes are going up. But your earning has not increased.
Is it a must that the government has to come up with another finance bill?
But they have to finance their budget. How will they finance it? Already they have told you that their budget for this coming financial year is going to be 4.7 trillion. Yeah. So how will they finance it? Their collections today on average, on revenue, you are averaging 160 billion per month. Your collections are barely hitting 2.1 trillion. Your debt finance for this year was going to be 1.9 trillion. Next year, your debt payment is at 2.1 trillion. You have a budget of 4.7 trillion. So tell me, how will you finance it without raising taxes? Because it's financed from people's money. So they have to come back to you and ask you to collect, to pay. Yeah.
Range Rover,
$430,000.
$180,000. Lexus LX 600,
$300,000.
$150,000. LC 300,
$200,000.
$100,000. Toyota Fortuner,
$80,000.
$35,000. Prado 250,
$130,000.
$65,000.
I am the president of Kenya, but the president doesn't hold up.
Finish him.
Matiang'i has never been the candidate of any young people. I'm shocked someone thinks Matiang'i is the candidate of any young person. Yeah. We know Matiang'i as the strongman of the Jubilee regime that put this country in extreme crazy debt, as the guy who occupied the office of the deputy president during the Jubilee regime. We know him as the strongman internal security minister. We know him for the Ruaraka land saga. No one knows Matiang'i for any good. Yes, exactly. And the killings during COVID and all of those things. So anyone who thinks Matiang'i is a savior, lost.
Yeah. Kenyans. Hawa ndio wakombozi. Same old monkeys, baboons, gorillas, different forests.
Mama yangu, game over.
Barua toka Jamhuri na Kenyatta wanauliza kama Kenya
na vitu zina happen ni country ikifika 2027 na uko 18 plus tukupate bila kura. Ai, utatuambia unaishi wapi? Utatuambia unataka nani apeleke Ruto nyumbani?
So guys, kitu must go hajui, sasa tumechangamka. Tunangoja finance bill. Tutokea 1 year anniversary. 1 year. Anza kutafuta bendera na firimbi kwenye ulieka. Tafungua store. Because get ready. Tumechanga tushapiga pre-game.
Kiongozi wa Kenya kwanza ni nani? Ni Ruto. Kwa hivyo shetani katika hii Kenya ni nani? Ni Ruto. Na ueleze mpaka mjilani yako, ueleze mtoto wako, ueleze mtuko wako aelewe kwamba shetani wa Kenya ni nani? Ni Ruto. Kwa hivyo kila siku asubuhi ukiamka unasema ashindwe.
Huyu Ruto mumwambie tumechoka naye. Kama inatakana tubadilishe katiba ni kupunguza miaka ya Ruto, sio kuongeza atifike 7. We cannot wait to get an opportunity kutuma huyu mtu nyumbani kwa sababu kazi imemshinda. Ruto tunataka kwanza kupunguza term yake. Kama ingewezekana hii mwaka ingeisha kama huyu mtu amekaa kwa hiyo kiti. Aende nyumbani, kazi imemshinda.
You like me, why them a fight me? You like me, chewing a bomb, bite.
TJ, bomb them, never stop.
We don't trust them, even if we bust them. We don't trust them, stay fine, not touch them. We don't trust them, hope their man not sub them. Informer me say you must them.